It's been a while since we've done this.
I was going to say it's been a while since I mean, I still record. You still record?
I need to.
Oh.
But we haven't recorded with each other.
Correct. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's been over a month.
So.
It's been over a month.
Yeah. So, you ready to do this?
Sure.
Okay. He's Ro.
She's Meg.
It's Megan Ro in the morning. Good morning.
Buenos dias.
We're quitting.
Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye.
That was easy.
Okay. So we should probably, where did we start?
We should start by, there we go. And making sure my phone's on silent.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is.
Okay, good.
We're redoing everything again.
But
we are reapplying our podcast application.
Yeah, but like permanently.
Permanently. Megan Ro in the morning won't be in the morning anymore.
It'll just be Megan Ro.
Mm-hmm. What time? AM, PM, dusk to dawn.
Right, exactly. We're going to go to doing it once a week.
Yep.
And so the format of Megan Ro in the morning has kind of been all over the place since we started.
Mm-hmm.
And we started almost a year ago.
Yeah, either we ramble or we talk about fun facts or we talk about random facts. And then it's travel.
Right.
And then food.
Right. There's so many different things. And the thing is that really bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
That we don't have
a structured podcast.
Yes.
Platform.
And we've tried to do that. By the way, can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think we switched mics by accident, which means the levels are adjusted. Mic 1 is adjusted for me, and then mic 2 is adjusted for you. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, okay. So what's the plan? The plan is: have you guys ever listened to the Jen and Julian podcast, or
Zane and Heath,
or Frenemies,
mm-hmm.
or Ear Biscuits?
Ear Biscuits. What's the one with the mythical mystery, whatever?
With Good Mythical Morning?
Good Mythical Morning, yeah. That
Ear
one.
Biscuits.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's their podcast.
Okay, gotcha.
They just talk about anything. For example, one of my favorite podcasts, the Jen and Julian podcast,
mm-hmm.
Which is no longer a thing anymore, because Jenna is off of the internet. Julian is not. Julian still like streams and makes videos.
Nice.
But Jenna Marbles has retired from internet.
That's
good.
Weird. At a young age, you retire from the internet.
She was a 33-year-old woman.
Yes, still pretty young.
Well, we can get into the why she retired from the internet in a whole other episode.
Okay.
Of Megan Ro.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we dropping in the morning?
Because we want to and we can. We can do whatever we want.
So I was kind of thinking about this rebranding that we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, it's going to be in a totally separate podcast feed.
Yeah.
Okay. So there will be that.
Yeah. So if you grab that our logo.
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm falling over.
So our original logo will no longer be that.
Yes.
Right. So
we're working on making another one.
It's a whole different logo, whole different platform, whatever.
We just felt like it's necessary to start over.
It is necessary to start over. And you need to sometimes. We worked on this brand, basically. This
Megan Ro in the morning, and we didn't do well at it.
For almost a year. Almost a year.
We started in August. It's currently May 24th.
Something.
It's May 24th, the day that we're recording this.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we're just a couple months shy of it being a year. And I feel like we have not done the brand justice.
Right.
And so by starting over and having a clean slate, I think that we can do a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
There will still be videos where we go and travel.
Of course.
But that is not going to be our main priority.
Correct.
But that wasn't the main priority of Megan Ro in the morning in the first place.
We had no main priority.
We were doing 4 different things.
At once.
And
we were like a mom just juggling stuff around.
Right. And so I think that by doing more of a rambly type podcast,
mm-hmm.
where we pick a topic.
Yeah.
Like when we went to the airport cafe last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we did that quiz of like, what kind of car are you?
Oh, yeah, yeah. See, stuff like that. Like,
I feel like that would be kind of fun to do on air, where you have your phone and I have my phone, and we're like taking a quiz.
Yeah.
And we can like link it in the description, and people can.
Or like those debate
along.
questions. Just random stuff.
Right.
Doors versus wheels, ducks and horses.
Right.
I mean, that kind of stuff.
Right.
Which, if you follow us on, we got to make a whole Instagram and Facebook now.
Yeah. Well, I kind of got off topic. I was thinking about the rebranding. And so my whole thing is Slowpoke, right?
Right.
And you're
I'm just me, just my name.
You're into cars.
Yeah.
Right?
But which is weird because I'm into cars, but none of my Instagram or Facebook says I'm into cars.
Which you probably need to fix.
I just put my lifestyle. Like, hey, I was at the post. Hey, I do laser engraving.
Right.
Hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I'm doing that.
We're trying to get better at posting on our own social media as well.
Yeah. The only thing I have gotten good at is posting at least 3 to 4 weekly questions in the morning.
Right. But like we're posting on our feeds more.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Okay. Side note, I think you need to change your Instagram handle.
Like to something car related?
No. But mine is just Slowpoke Megan. No underscores, no periods.
Oh, okay, I got you. I see what you're saying.
Rogelio Olade is available.
Right.
You should probably change it to that.
Okay.
Because whenever I go to like tag you in something, whenever I type in Ro, you're not the first thing that comes up because you've got a underscore in front of your name.
Okay.
That's just my like input.
Oh, okay. I just put underscore because at the time it was like a popular thing.
Right. No, I get what you're saying.
But I was just too lazy. You see, it's the thing. I'm too lazy to even change my handle. But shit, I mean, make sure I'm not. Best believe I'll be making like 5-minute videos. Can you change your handle?
Right.
I don't want to.
Right.
It's so much work.
So what I'm trying to get at, what I've been trying to get at for like 5 minutes, is I'm like slow and you're fast because you like cars. I was thinking like maybe oh my god, maybe it could be like the turtle and the hare.
Okay. Yeah.
Because like first of all,
I see what you're saying.
I fucking love turtles.
Yeah.
But also like. And
I constantly see rabbits, not like rabbits like jumping around. But lawnmower equipment and heavy equipment has turtle and rabbit. All right, go turtle speed.
Right. I don't know. I was just thinking that might be kind of fun because my like the brand that I have, Slowpoke. You know, my dad has been questioning like, is that really you?
Ooh, what if we just diss Megan Rowe and put turtle and hare?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah.
Is like turtle and hare because you like to go fast and I like to go slow. You know. And
just Photoshop our faces to the animals.
No, don't do that, please. God,
like,
dear God.
I would have like a fast face.
But that's kind of something I was thinking about. But like I said, my dad was wondering like, is Slowpoke really you? And I'm like, yeah. I just like, nobody ever knows what I'm like thinking about. That's like Slowpoke the Pokemon, right? Slowpoke the Pokemon is a water type and psychic type. And I love the water and I'm psychic.
Right.
And Slowpoke is cute and pink. And so I really like having that as my brand because also like I really like, you know me, Ro. I love to take naps. I love to take things that I love to.
Matter of fact, let's turn off the lights. I'm so glad I have the control. Turn them off. All right. Oh shit, that was a fail.
That was kind of funny how it didn't actually work.
Well, the controller's not on. That's why.
So then, you know, would you say that your brand, like, I'm saying that I like to go slow, like a turtle. Slow and steady wins the race.
Correct. Yeah.
But what is your kind of opinion on, like, me saying that you're the rabbit in this situation? Like, you're fast because you like fast cars.
I guess I'm more of an active, like,
yes.
I would rather take on 3 tasks at once than to do 1 at a time.
Right.
Because it's like, okay, if you look at my computer, I have 1 video up, then I have our logos on another app, and then I'm working on some other things.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, I'm bored of this. Click to the next, like within 2 seconds.
You're also
click
like,
to the next.
I feel like you're faster at working in general, whereas I take things like easy.
Oh, 100%. This is me flexing on myself. When I get told, hey, can you make this video? If I know you've noticed, I will take my time to even start. But the minute I start, I'm like done within 2 hours.
Yeah, literally.
And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm just chilling. When's the video done? Give me like 2 more minutes.
Right.
I'm done.
Right. So that's why I'm like, maybe our brand can be the turtle in the hair.
Mm-hmm.
But it all depends on like
if it's available.
If that's available. It may just end up being
I'm pretty sure it's not, because that's a very popular nostalgic brand.
Right. I mean, it's Looney Tunes, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't even know where the turtle in the hair originates from, but I was just like, I was thinking about that when I was driving yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're rebranding, and hopefully, you know, I think a big criticism that we've gotten from several different people is that we don't always have the best attitude towards each other.
Mm-hmm. Or like, there's not enough energy. You need to put more energy.
Right.
We need to put like anime, like zooming in, like the whole anime thing, whatever.
Right. I think that
I need sparkles in the background.
I don't know how we can like do the better with each other.
Mm-hmm.
To be quite honest with you, but I think that's something that we need to work on.
Yeah.
Because it may just be like, maybe I'm on my period.
Right.
And I'm pissed off at everything.
Maybe I didn't get my coffee this morning.
Or maybe I didn't get enough sleep.
Oh, it's too damn hot because it's freaking Texas. And we're right next to the windows. I have no insulation.
Or I had an argument with somebody and it made me in a bad mood.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter what it is, I feel like sometimes our bad moods have like leaked into the podcast.
Yeah.
And so that's something that we really want to work on. And I feel like by having a more rambly type podcast,
we can just do whatever. Not do whatever, but we have a better way of presenting it to others.
Right. And I think that there's
because it's not scripted.
Right. And there won't be any pressure.
Yeah. Because it's like, what are we talking about today? Well, we went to the K-pop concert, so we got to talk about this and this and this. And
right.
Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, action. Hey.
Right. There's no, like, whether it be talking about a K-pop concert or talking about, you know, like when we talked about Must Be, we had to talk about Must Be.
Correct.
Whereas
we couldn't talk about our trip.
Right.
Like our just the day in general, like the day we were there.
Right. I feel like our travel episodes. So let's say we go to this spa place in Dallas. You know, we're not going to call it the whatever spa place in Dallas. We're not going to title the video that. We're going to be like self-care. Self-care in Dallas.
We won't quote unquote brand the video.
No.
We're just going to talk about the video. I mean, the trip.
Right.
Like, yo, if we this one gas station, like, it was nasty as hell.
Right. So that way we don't have to talk about, like, with Spa World, right?
Correct.
We don't have to talk about every detail that we experienced at Spa World and make sure that it's, like, really good. We can just talk about, like, we had a self-care day. Or, like, for example, if we go to Galveston and we do a ghost tour. Yeah. We may just title that, like, Spooky Stories. You know? Or whatever the case may be.
Something will happen.
And we won't have to be so confined to like talking about a certain thing. Right. We'll be able to ramble more. I feel like we'll be able to have more fun with it. Because I don't think that either one of us wants to be like informative. I think we just want to have fun.
Yeah. Well, on that, like our own podcast is like our own getaway as well. Right. So like yours is somewhat informative, but it's just fan talk. Right. You know, you're just fanning over the certain anime you're talking about. Right. And compared to word of mouth, we literally just shoot the shit. Right. We like last episode we talked about the like guy code, like the bromandaments. Right. And it was just something I picked up on the spot, like, yo, this is fun. We should talk about it. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I think that Megan Rowe is going to be very similar to word of mouth, except that
it'll be a generic, because sometimes word of mouth are like very specific.
Right. Well, I also think that word of mouth, it's you and Jose, right? Correct. You are both two Hispanic men. And whereas like you and I have very different perspectives. You and Jose may have different perspectives. Oh, yeah. But you guys grew up in similar backgrounds, right? Whereas you're Hispanic, I'm white, I'm a part of the LGBT community, you're not. Like we have different perspectives on things. And also we have very different fandoms that we're into. Yeah. Like you're into cars, I'm into K-pop, you're into movies, I'm into anime. And so we have very different perspectives on life. Yeah. Which I think is what makes us really interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously we're still going to travel. Yeah. That is not going away. We literally have a budget for traveling.
Yep.
So we're still going to do that.
Well, on top of the travel, we will be traveling because we are starting another brand.
Right.
So
well, not necessarily another brand, but a new project.
New project. There you go. We are another branch off of our company brand.
Right.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we'll be traveling. This time for legit work, not just for leisure.
Right.
So it'll be for work.
Mm-hmm. I think that it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, art film.
That was really weird.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Why did that happen? You weren't even like brushing up against it or anything.
Well, luckily it's just paper. I think it was that cardstock. It's too thick for it.
Oh. But it's been hanging up like
forever until we show up today and then it decides to fall.
That's super weird. Ghosts?
Probably. I'll see it on the camera. Go just fuck your art. Fuck your art.
We're going to have different backgrounds. Mm-hmm. I think that, like I said, we mentioned 4 podcasts at the beginning of this episode. Ear Biscuits, which is hosted by Rhett and Link of Good Mythical Morning.
You should watch that YouTube channel, by the way. It's really fun.
Yeah, it is really fun.
It's a good. That one's a good morning show.
Yes, that is an actual morning show. Frenemies with Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein, which is no longer a thing.
Correct. It's just Ethan.
Does he do it by himself now?
I've seen on TikTok where it's just by himself.
Oh, really?
But I haven't like seen or heard any recents.
Well, I think that podcast is going to be very like Frenemies. I mean, they talked a lot about drama. And maybe we'll talk about drama, but I think that, Ethan and Trisha were very different people.
Oh, 100%.
That's kind of like how we are, right?
Yeah.
Like
texted me.
I dress very colorfully. You dress very monotonously.
Yeah.
Monotonously. You dress in monotone colors. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Monotonously sounds like you dress boring. You don't. You dress in like more plain colors than I do.
Yeah. Just easy, like
Jenna and
minimalistic
Julian,
colors.
They like literally I was listing off some of the episodes that they had done and I was like, that's fun. Like they talked about like skinwalker stories or like they did like the Enneagram test, and I think that's like something that we can emulate because emulating things is one of the best way to start a brand. If you emulate somebody who you admire and you do something you're passionate about, it's going to be successful.
Yeah.
Even if you only have like 10 viewers or whatever, that's still success in some form or fashion.
Oh, I mean, shoot, just when we get like a comment and like maybe 5 views on YouTube, I'm
right?
Like, yo, we got a comment. Like, that's what's up.
Well,
where's my influence check at?
Let
me go to that TikTok house, whatever it's called, Hype House.
Oh my God! Recently, I was reading tarot for a friend of mine. Her name is McKenna. Shout out to McKenna. And she was like, I haven't seen you guys post anything from Megandrointhemorning the Morning in a while.
My co-host, Jose, has said the same thing. He's like, what happened? Did y'all like cut it off?
And so it was like,
just wait.
Oh shit. Like people actually like
want to know.
They want to hear from us. That's really weird.
It is, honestly. It really is weird. Like, you like us? Why?
And so I think
we're probably the only like satisfying podcast in Angelina County.
Right.
Out of the other 4 or 5 that I know of.
I think also one of the things that we should do when we rebrand is we should do live streams. On Facebook.
Yeah.
I can set up my laptop.
Yeah.
We can set up a phone. But I think that the most fun that we've had, like doing episodes, has been the ones where we've had an audience.
Yeah.
100%.
And I get to call people like, yo, what do you think of this? What do you think of that?
Right.
Like on the spot. Hey, you're on the podcast. Don't say nothing dumb. But what do you think of this?
Right. No, absolutely. I think that that's been the most fun that we've had. Like the debates.
Yeah.
The debate episodes are probably our best episodes.
Debate episode. Man, if high school was just a debate, I would have passed with honors and valedictorian crap, whatever.
But then also the episode that we did where we said we're going to Austin. And we wanted like suggestions. Or the one where it was like, what should we do next? Like those were a lot of fun because we had people participating. And so I think that setting up a live stream, I also think that we like need to have a third person.
Oh, when we will. When? I don't know.
We will, but
soon.
Eventually.
Not the word soon. Eventually we will.
That's one of the things that we're working on is working more to hire another person. So that way it's not just Ro and I.
Yeah, so I can first of all, so I can look at camera 1, camera 2, make sure they're fully operating and recording, because I know that camera's recording. I don't know if I hit record on this camera, but I'll find out after this. So we can talk off camera too, right, Jimmy or Sally, whatever their names are. What do you think of this?
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Sometimes the animosity that Ro and I have towards each other is mostly just because it's just the two of us together all the time. Imagine you only had one coworker
for a year.
It's I love you, Ro, but
because I've already been here a year.
Yeah, you have.
So yeah, for a year. And then you have a little kid running around the office sometimes.
Right.
So that's your other coworker. And you have to go interact with the other employees from the other company that's right next door to you.
Right. Who don't actually work with us.
Correct.
But they work next to us.
Yep.
So yeah, I think that
it just be like that.
It just be like that sometimes.
Like that.
The biggest problem we're having right now is making a logo.
Yeah. Even though we're two creative content creators, we have so hard just making a logo.
Right.
I think that one took a week or so.
Yeah, it took a little while.
Especially the colors. What color do we want? We want morning colors. Okay, what are morning colors? Orange and yellow.
Well, now we have an idea of what our color schemes are going to be.
100%.
My background.
Because they're gonna match our background.
Yeah, my background. They're coming in on Amazon. Is going to be pink with cherry blossoms and lights. Because that fits me. And I'm
gonna have art like this, like original, nostalgic prints and geographic kind of stuff, black and whites. I'm gonna have black and whites.
You should put this up somewhere too, because it matches your color scheme.
Yeah, I'll probably put it on. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I gotta get. It's because these are. I remember these are weak magnets.
Oh, we need to get stronger magnets.
Yeah, because you can pull it off really easily.
We'll go get some
I got it at Walmart.
We can go to Hobby Lobby maybe, or Home Depot may have some stronger magnets.
Oh, we need some industrial, freaking World Trade Center type of magnets where if you can hit on and it's duh. You ever seen those magnets that are electrical magnets?
Yeah.
Turn the on button and it sucks to the wall or the metal, whatever. It's hard to take off.
Yeah. So, are you excited to rebrand?
100%. If I didn't delete my photography page or create this new car community page, that would have been I don't know. It's kind of a little risky. But since I've already done it, I've deleted 4 years worth of posting on my Iconic Visions page, my photography page. And I deleted it and I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt. I have the archives.
We're probably still going to keep Megan Rowe in the Morning up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're not going to delete all of that stuff.
Oh, no. I'm not ready to delete Megan Rowe. I'm still going to have, the YouTube login on my computer.
Right. But...
Or maybe we work on Rabbit and Hare or Megan Rowe, whatever, and then we can kind of, implement a little bit of Hi Buy that never launched.
Oh my God. I don't even want to think about Hi Buy.
I only know because it's still on my Instagram.
No, it's still on my Instagram too.
And I'm oh well, it's a good idea. That's all it was. It's a good idea.
We'll eventually get that off the ground in some form or fashion.
We include Sally or Jimmy.
Yeah.
Into this.
Whoever our third person will be. Our ender.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say about? Look, we've had a lot of fun doing Megan Rowe in the Morning.
100%.
100%.
Who else can say in this town that they traveled for work?
Right.
And had a budget.
Right.
And had gas expense. Their gas was paid for.
Right.
I'm not trying to sound like we're goats or we're gloating, but that's what it is,
Right.
And we got to travel, but it's not the fact that we got to travel or go to these spots because we're fortunate enough, but we learned this is how this business works, this is how that business works, this is how this person thinks, this is how this business was to go from point A to point B, and then we met a lot of people along the way, Tootie Tart's video.
Yeah,
I met some people at a bar that were business oriented. I'm like, oh snap, dude! Like I learned a lot from these 3 dads, and then Tootie Tart, like she went from this to this. Like, oh snap! So we can implement all of that to this.
I think Megan Rowe is going to be more of a brand, like us branding ourselves, than Megan Rowe in the Morning was. Megan Rowe in the Morning was the show. Megan Rowe are the people. You know what I'm saying? So we
were like your travel guide in a sense.
It was a morning show, and now this is going to be more of like, This Is Us. The show.
Yeah.
On Netflix. Watch it on your favorite pirating platform. No, don't do that.
123movies.net.
Is that still like open?
The last time I used it was way before the pandemic.
Wow.
Way before I even had a Netflix account.
Wow.
And I've had a Netflix account for like 4 or 5 years now. So probably like 5 or 6 years that I've used 123movies. It really messed up because you had like the
We're not gonna tell you to pirate though.
No. Because it legit will give you freaking virus. And then like a whole bunch of hentai ads will pop up. That's the worst part.
This has gone off the rails.
So yeah, don't use that website. It's not recommended.
So we've had a lot of fun doing Megan Rowe. And Megan Rowe in the Morning.
Yeah.
We're gonna start doing Megan Rowe. Or the turtle in the hair or
something.
Whatever.
We'll figure it out.
And we want to just say thank you to everybody who's supported us.
RT. Real talk.
Genuinely, this has been a really good journey, and we're excited to start the next one. And maybe this isn't the end of Megan Rowe in the Morning.
Right.
Maybe this is just a pause, and then we'll come back to it.
I foreshadowed this with the last thumbnail.
Oh my God, yeah, you so did. The second to last thumbnail?
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you, and we hope that you'll join us for our next thing, because I think it's going to be more fun. It's going to be more interactive.
Yeah, and I have a couple minutes left, but I feel like real quick, if somebody wants to learn how to do this or they want to know how to do this, we may offer it in like a 1 day a week intern thing. Like you want to learn how to video, you want to learn audio, or you want to learn how to do social media. I don't know. It's like an idea we had in the past.
Yeah, but I think that would be a lot of fun.
We'll talk more into it later on.
Maybe on the next podcast that we do.
Stay tuned.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of this journey and for supporting us. If you have any feedback, you can email us. Our emails will be in the description. You can also message us on our personal Instagrams. Mine is Slowpoke Megan.
Mine is _Rogelio_O.
And yeah, you can check us out there. If you're watching this on the Megan Rowe in the Morning Facebook page or on Megan Rowe in the Morning anywhere else.
YouTube,
Spotify, Apple. We're still not on Apple.
Forget Apple. We're not even going to deal with Apple no more.
But yeah, you can message us and give us feedback and let us know what you want to see in the next iteration of Meg and Rowe. We just fist pumped.
Probably distorted the audio for a little bit.
That's okay. All right, guys. We're going to go and make some emails and some accounts and start over.
For the last time, use a fucking coaster.
Oh my God. You can't do that in the next podcast.
Bye.
It smells kind of mildewy, and it's been bothering me.